You know, success is a collective celebration, right? But what about failure? Failure is often deeply personal affair, isn't it? You have to investigate about the failure, that too in lonely environment, right? But what if we could reimagine the concept of failure in a very possible way, right? Good afternoon. My name is Abhishek. I hail from Bundelkhand region of Uttar Pradesh. You know, that is one of the poorest region of not just of India, but of world. Having dreams like a middle class boy, I moved to the Kanpur to prepare for IIT JEE. I gave everything to that exam, but I could not. Fortunately, I landed in IIT. Thereafter, entire world changed for me. I was recruited by a UK-based MNC, and that MNC gave me exposure to 3 different locations: Bangalore, Gurgaon, and then Birmingham. One experience changed everything. Life was opening doors like anything what I could never imagine. Before visiting to UK, I went to my hometown. While leaving for the UK, I was standing in a bus stand in my hometown. I saw a very old, weak, fragile person dipping a piece of double bread in a plastic mug of water. I could assume that he didn't have that much money. Someone might have given him that double bread. I politely offered him a cup of tea. He took it and smiled at me. I left for my UK trip. Fast forward 48 hours, I was in UK. I was stayed in a very lavish hotel. I was taken to a breakfast corner where world was completely opposite. Never ever in my life I have seen such kind of varieties in breakfast. So many kind of juices, so many kind of fruits coming from different corners of the world. The world was like full of prosperity there. I took my breakfast like any other, and the moment I finished my breakfast, that image of that old man dipping that piece of bread in a plastic mug of water flashed in my mind. I left the venue. After some time, I intrigued upon this question, that why is it that 2 people coming from same place, same country, same planet, have altogether different world? I investigated it further, found that it is the access to the quality of education which has created the difference. And you know, since our childhood we are taught, I mean UNESCO stated that education is a social investment, societal investment. You guys are, pursuing BTech at HBTU. You know how much money is being used to subsidize your study? It is the taxpayers' money. So deep down in this education element, I say that society has invested in you. After completing this graduation, you should give back to the society. Driven by this thought, I thought that let's give it back to the society. When I traveled back to India, I decided, like a middle class boy, let's give it back something to the society so that I can create some social impact, so that I'm in a situation to get chances for those where everyone has equal opportunity to realize his or her aspirations. Like a middle class boy, I decided to go into the UPSC journey. I devoted significant 5 to 6 years, exhausted all attempts. I reached interview stages but could not make into that final list of holy PDF. Thereafter, I did not succumb. I did one startup but miserably failed. Thereafter, I decided, let's take a truce. It has been too much risk. I appeared at CAT exam and got into IIM Sambalpur. Thereafter, I was recruited by one of the biggest e-commerce platform. It is a US-based company as a project manager. My entire journey has taught me one thing. In case of India, I know we are too harsh on failure. The students who fails are judged. Entrepreneur who fails are mocked. A dreamer who fails are discouraged. Let's reimagine in a different way. Your own students, from this HBTU, Alak Pandey. He might have failed professionally, financially, and personally, but he reimagined failure in a different way. And today, he has created the history, right? Take a different example. A desert nation known as Israel is today known as the startup nation. The curriculum is designed in a way that where failure is not seen as the end of the story, but the beginning of the bigger story. It is seen as a part of trial and error, where the failure is is never condemned but applauded. It is seen as a part of experiment, and that has turned this nation a desert nation. You can imagine what is there. It is just the human resource, and today they are the pioneer in cybersecurity. They are the pioneer in startup. So, what if every student who fails is encouraged? What if every student who could not build up a large-scale startup is appreciated? And then see the society. We will be a country of entrepreneurs. Therefore, before I leave this stage, I would like to end up everything with just one thought. Whenever you see anyone fail, please do not feel pity on them, don't mock them, don't judge them. Just applaud them, appreciate them, and ask them that take one more step forward, because the world is waiting for the next attempt. Because the world belongs to those who fails to dare forward, who dare to fail forward. Let's create a country where everyone believes in risk-taking, because risk-taking beats the culture of innovations. And when the culture of innovation is there, then a startup is there, right? Connected to this is an incident. There was a boy who was declared a mentally hard, too slow to learn in his school days. His mother took him out of the school, decided to teach him by her own effort. Fast forward, he went on filing more than 1,000 patents. Can you imagine? He was not genius because the system accepted. He became the one because he dared to fail forward. He could reimagine the failure in a different possible way. His name was Thomas Alva Edison. Thank you all.